Hello everyone, my name is Justin Abel. I'm here today to talk to you about the Pettyjohn Electronics Chime Mark II Overdrive and Boost. Basically, right when it came out, I got it, and it has been on literally every single song that I have produced since. I don't think that that's an overstatement. Yeah, the thing sounds incredible, super transparent when you want it to be, really not transparent at all when you don't want it to be. So it's very cool. It's a huge upgrade from the Mark I model. A couple key features about this pedal is that it has a new internal power supply that is different from any of the other Pettyjohn Electronics pedals. Basically, it takes a 9-volt input, 200 milliamps, and upscales that to 36 volts, which is really crazy. When I was talking to Steven about this pedal, he was saying the power supply inside of this pedal would literally power your 500 rack, which is really saying something. So you have tons of headroom. It is impossible to clip this pedal in a negative way. Obviously, you're overdriving, but two different things. The one that I have here today that we're going to be going over as well is the deluxe version that has an upgraded op amp that is freaking huge. I've played both models, and I will say that if you're in the market for this pedal, I would save up and get the op amp version. They both sound great, but the discrete op amp upgrade definitely extends the top end and the bottom end of the pedal and just all around improves the sonic quality. Another improvement that has been made from the Mark I to the Mark II is the clipping is now a variable pot, so you can go all the way to full LED clipping or germanium style clipping and anywhere in between, which is a great feature. They also have the high pass filter that goes anywhere from 30 hertz to 700 hertz. That can come in real handy. I find myself using it a lot when I'm going to neck pickup and of a bunch of different kinds of guitars. Just you can use that to tighten up the low end. Another new feature for the Chime Mark II is that it has a quiet switching system. So as you can hear, it has a soft switch installed on it. It's very quiet. Another thing that you'll notice about this pedal is that it just has a brand new look. All of the other Pettyjohn pedals so far have had this kind of rustic sand-blasted kind of look that is really cool. It has the badge on it. But this new line of pedals, the Mark II, it looks much cleaner. All of the fonts on the pedals are white and very easy to read. And yeah, they look killer. All right, so let's hear this stuff. I'm going through my Veritas Portlander Pro Line series with Bearcats pickups into the Pettyjohn Electronics Chime Mark II Overdrive Boost, into my Morgan Custom Shop AC40 Top Boost, into my Morgan Cab with a Warehouse Vintage 30 in it. What is it called? Veteran 30, mic'd with 57 and a fat head. Going into a Daking pre for all you nerds out there. And this is my clean tone. So just on the edge of breakup. All right, so diving into the pedal now, we'll start in the input section. We have a drive knob, boost knob, the tilt EQ, the output level, and then we also have the two mini pots, which we have clipping, which is variable from full LED to full germanium, and then we have the high pass filter, which is going anywhere from 30 hertz to 700 hertz. So lots of tonal capabilities. You can also see it is 9 volt and 200 milliamp, which I have it plugged into a Walrus Audio Phoenix in one of the 300 milliamp outputs, and it sounds great. And here is the Chime Mark II at a basic setting. When I was hanging out with Steven Pettyjohn and he was telling me about the pedal, this is around where he put it to what was his favorite. good, really, really clear. Basically, how I have been explaining this pedal to people is it gives you things that you didn't know that you needed or wanted out of your guitar. It just makes it overall better, brighter or darker, whatever you want. Let's dive into a little bit more extreme settings. Turn the drive up just past noon. Something that just instantly pops up at me, the note clarity going all around the guitar when you're playing big full chords, even when you turn up the drive a lot, like we'll even drive it more and I'll play some big chords and you can still pick out each individual note really easily, which is, that is an invaluable tool in the studio and live. Let's just leave it at the same boost and drive settings, but we're going to turn the clipping to hear the germanium, and I'll play the same thing. Sounds really good. Definitely very different. The high end changes a lot. Let's do kind of like a mixture. Awesome. So when you blend them together, you kind of get that grit and the fizziness of the germanium and then the warmth and the clarity of the LED. Let's go back to kind of a basic setting, a little bit less gainy. And we'll check out the high pass filter and the tilt EQ. Get a lot of high-end crispness, but just listen to how clean this pedal is. You turn the EQ way up, and a lot of times you'll hear like a hiss start coming in because you're turning up all of the noise. Not with this pedal, not with this pedal at all. Here's a darker setting. Let's check out the high pass filter. So here's turned up all the way to 700 hertz. You're going to hear almost no real low end. It's going to be, affected for sure. And here, I'll kind of roll it back in so you can hear the sweep of it. I'll do it on a low string too. So you can really hear how useful the high pass filter is on this pedal. You can really use it as a tool in the studio and live to cut through and make your guitar fit into a frequency spectrum that you're supposed to be in, which is an invaluable tool. So another thing that I love to use the tilt EQ and the high pass filter in is if I'm doing a neck pickup line with like really clean tone. So give me 1 second to dial that in. I'll even use my fingers for it. So you can take out some of the woofiness of neck pickups. Sounds killer. Let's kind of go the opposite way. Let's see what we can do. Cool. Another way to use this pedal is actually to drive your amp as a boost. So let's dial in a boosty setting. Gonna get back to not driving the pedal almost at all. So let's get that going really quick. So it's pretty much no gain being added. And now let's bump the level up and drive my amp a little more. Such a clean way to boost your amp. Here's my clean tone once again, playing the same thing. And that was the Pettyjohn Electronics Chime Mark II overdrive pedal. Hope you guys enjoyed this demo. I've really enjoyed playing with this pedal. It's earned a spot on my pedal board easily. It is so versatile, and if you're in the market for a new like first stage, second stage, or boost even, definitely check this out. One more note is the song that you heard at the beginning of this, that instrumental track, I recorded here, and it was the chime through the rest of my pedal rig, and it was just kind of showcasing different ways that you could be using the pedal as, you know, just EQ or a little bit more drivey for the lead tones in it. So I'll put a link in the description box to a Dropbox folder that you can download that song and listen to it and get more of an idea of what you can do with this thing. So hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my first video that I've ever made doing a pedal demo. So if there's a specific Pettyjohn Electronics pedal that you want to see, let me know and I will be sure to make that my next review. So have a good day. See you soon.